Hello there, lovely people. It's Alex from Nintendo Life here, and I'm not alone. As well, as you can plainly see, Felix is here as well. But,
Yay!
I was going to say
Did
hello,
you see this
Felix.
coming? Because I did not see this coming. This came out of nowhere. I was ready to take my little siesta, as we do here in Spain.
Yeah.
And then, no, it is not time for that.
No,
it is time
because-
to talk about an upcoming indie.
Yeah.
Indie World.
Out of the blue, Nintendo's like, hey, in 2 days' time, Indie World. One, you just had a direct, Nintendo. I mean, it was a partner showcase, but still. Two, when have you ever given us 48 hours warning? Like, that's
This is
weird.
so weird.
Yeah. If you just want to know when and where it's happening, it's going to be on the 7th of August at 6 a.m. PT. PST, it's all summertime, you know if you live there. 9 a.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. UK, 3 p.m. Central European. That covers the big guns. Apologies to Australia. I don't know what time it is for you. But yeah. Okay. It's thrown
This is
thrown my plans
interesting
out.
because the last Indie World was actually bundled together with Partner Showcase. So you would think, oh, why didn't they put them together? But maybe they saw the numbers. It's better because then people tune in to both of them. I don't know. I think it's very exciting, of course. Now, a lot of people were very disappointed with the Partner Showcase because stuff like Hades wasn't there, stuff like Silk Song wasn't there. A lot of people were really, really... I mean, people who liked it, me and Sion, the highest score we could give was a 7. So it wasn't like it was setting a high bar.
Yeah. And no doubt there'll be people out there that loved it, like, superbly.
Oh,
but
yeah. I mean, after playing the demo of Elliot, The Adventures of Elliot, I think maybe it's just great. The game is really great. We have a discussion about it if you're keen about it. There's a free demo. You should go try it out if you have a Switch too. But, Alex, what are you hoping to see? Because there's games that, like, ooh, they weren't in the Partner Showcase, but now's their time to shine.
I'm going to say it because everyone wants to know, and you know, technically, I think people expected it to be in a main direct, but I think, it's finally time to get a release date for Elden Ring. Of course, I mean Silk Song. Yes, that small indie title, Elden Ring. No.
Yes.
Yeah, Silk Song. I mean, I would be surprised if they relegated it to an indie world because I think there's definitely this perception that indie worlds are smaller. It's kind of like secondary tier announcements and stuff like that, alongside like a partner showcase, for example, and like a full fat Nintendo Direct. That's your big bucks. Those are the big games, But wow, it would be funny if it was, and people would finally get the answer, which is Silk Song. Silk Song.
Yeah, I mean, there is... Normally, I really like the Indie Worlds. The last one, I think it had games like Pizza Tower, I think was the closing act. And there's stuff like Never. There's stuff like Coffee Talk Tokyo. They can have a lot of gems. I mean, indies are some of the best games that there is.
I mean,
80s.
Balatro was in an indie world, I'm fairly certain.
Yeah, I can't remember if it was one of the updates. So they had so many. Those like card packs.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
it was. I don't remember.
But still featured in some way.
Yes, talking about Hades, I really hope we see Hades 2. I was also surprised if it would tune up in the indie world because it's such a big thing. But it is still an indie, so it makes sense. It is the place to do it.
Yeah.
Get a release date for Switch. I'm very one of my most that and Silk Song. Like the two games I'm most excited for are indie games. Now a game. Would you say that's an indie? Well, no, that's a AA entry, Clair Obscur, right?
I mean, if I think technically by the letter of the definition, if it does not have like an arm, like a publisher, like a separate publisher, it's technically independent. But it's very loose these days. Indie is more of a feeling, and I don't think Clair Obscur it has that indie feel about it, It's not 2D and released on Steam.
I would just like to see it on the Switch. I didn't talk about it in the partner showcase, and afterwards, like, oh my god, I forgot because I've started playing it, but then the Switch 2 came out, and it's like, I don't really want to play with my Xbox anymore.
Well, it's just as well you didn't predict that because you would have been wrong. So in a way. You were right.
Yeah, but yeah, in 2 days' time, we'll know more. I don't know. I think I have all right expectations for this one. It's only 15 minutes.
Yeah.
How much can they really show? But maybe that just means they have some really good stuff. Now, I know the internet will have way too high expectations, just like the partner showcase. Like, it was really funny seeing the internet predict how wrong. I saw like someone made a bingo sheet, and there was like 3 things they got right. It was really, really grim stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I've got to be honest. I love indies to death, don't get me wrong, but I just, because they're such wild cards, I never know what they're going to be. I can never reasonably predict an indie world, because whereas with Nintendo and even third parties, it's very easy to stay in the loop. With indies, they come from all over the place. It's all very diffuse information. And realistically, like, yeah, we get emails and stuff from indies all the time saying, you know, hey, this game's coming. But at a glance in an email, you can't really get a good idea of what a game's going to be like. That's some free marketing for any publishers who want their indies to shine through. It's very difficult to get it across in an email. Try something, try and mix it up, do something different. And no, a short GIF of gameplay that's been compressed to 320p is not going to work. But yeah, it's no doubt there have been games that we've been informed about in our inbox that say that, you know, are going to be games that are featured in this, and we're going to go, oh, and consider them for the first time. It's so hard to keep track of, but it's exciting as a result, because I really have no idea. It can also go one of 2 ways. It can be, oh, lovely stuff, or, okay, more farming sims.
Well, Alex, I have 2 predictions more that I want to make. One is a game which I actually thought was on Switch. I've heard really great stuff about it, but I wanted to play the game, and since I only have my Switch here, I can't. It's a game called Blue Prince. Now, I don't know a lot about it.
Yes!
But I could see that turning up at a place like that, because it has so much success. And another game is, well, that's a game we know is coming, but you know the game Mousework? It's kind of like, you know, it gives me part-time UFO vibes, but using the mouse feature, which I just think is really, really, I want to see more games that use it. That's why, I mean, I'm excited to try out the DragX Drive game, not because I'm particularly like, oh, this is going to be great, but there's a free demo coming, like a test thing.
Yeah.
Right? And I want to test the mouse stuff more. So, yeah, anything that uses the mouse has me intrigued.
I have just considered one more inclusion, one more prediction from little old me. Tori Saturn, which, if you don't know, is a game that I was very lightly involved in. I contributed a mechanic and, you know, gave feedback and beta tested, basically. Got a video all about it, check that out. But, yeah, I mean, it makes sense because it comes out on the 8th and this is going to be going live on the 7th. They could just be like, hey, comes out tomorrow, well, hey. Makes perfect sense.
And Alex playtested it.
Yes. Oh, did I not mention that? Yeah.
No, they'll say it in the direct. Don't worry about it.
Playtested by Alex only. No, but genuinely, it's a really great game. It'd be lovely if it was featured. I imagine Marcus couldn't tell me one way or the other, but you know, it'd be cool. Be featured right now. But those are our predictions. What do you think? Do you know of some small indie gem like Donkey Kong Bonanza that you think is going to be featured? Let us know with a comment down below. But for now, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, then why don't you look at that subscribe button and go, oh, indeed. And be sure to check out NintendoLive.com for all sorts of lovely Nintendo-related content.
Been waiting 12 years for that pun.
Thank you again for watching. Bye-bye.
Hasta luego.